A billionaire CEO stepped out of a black luxury car, surrounded by assistants, cameras, and impatient executives, ready to open her company's newest community center. The crowd applauded, reporters adjusted microphones, and children lined up with balloons in hand. But just as she approached the ribbon, her eyes landed on a man standing quietly near the back of the crowd with a little girl on his shoulders. He looked ordinary, simple clothes, tired eyes, worn sneakers. But something about his face hit her like a forgotten memory crashing into the present. Her confident expression disappeared instantly. Her breathing slowed. Her eyes widened with disbelief. She stared for several seconds before whispering the words she never thought she'd say again. The man simply smiled, adjusted his daughter gently on his shoulders, and said nothing. Before we continue, if you believe kindness, second chances, and unexpected reunions still matter, please like this video, comment where you're watching from, share this story with someone who needs hope today, and subscribe to Moments Hub for more emotional stories that stay with you long after they end. Ava Sinclair was 35 years old, a self-made billionaire and CEO of one of the fastest-growing educational technology companies in the country. She was admired for her intelligence, strategic thinking, and relentless work ethic. Her company had revolutionized access to learning resources for underserved schools, earning her media praise, investor loyalty, and an almost mythological reputation in the business world. To the public, Ava represented discipline and success. Elegant. Untouchable. Composed. But beneath the polished exterior was a chapter of her life she had buried so deeply that even thinking about it felt dangerous. 10 years earlier, Ava was not a billionaire. Not famous. Not powerful. She was a struggling college student balancing multiple jobs, student loans, and the emotional chaos of a life held together by fragile determination. She rented a tiny apartment with unreliable heating, survived mostly on instant noodles, and spent countless nights wondering if ambition alone could actually change her future. During that difficult time, one person had made all the difference. Ethan Carter. At the time, Ethan was a graduate student working evenings at a local cafe and weekends as a tutor. He was kind in the quietest possible way. Not flashy. Not performative. Just consistently present. When Ava was overwhelmed, Ethan helped. When she couldn't afford textbooks, he found used copies. When she skipped meals to save money, he somehow always had extra food. When she nearly dropped out after her mother's medical bills overwhelmed her finances, Ethan spent entire nights helping her reorganize scholarship applications and financial aid appeals. He never asked for recognition. Never expected repayment. He simply believed in her before anyone else did. And perhaps most importantly, he believed in her before she believed in herself. They became close. Very close. Not officially together. But emotionally inseparable. A relationship suspended awkwardly between friendship and something deeper neither fully admitted. Then life intervened. Ava received an unexpected international fellowship opportunity that could completely change her future. It was everything she had worked toward. But it required immediate relocation. Pressure consumed her. Fear made her emotionally impulsive. Rather than confront what leaving meant emotionally, Ava chose the easier path. Distance. Silence. Departure. She left quickly. Too quickly. Telling herself it was temporary. That she would reconnect later. But later stretched into years. Success accelerated faster than she imagined. One company became two. Then one scaled nationally. Investors arrived. Media attention followed. And slowly, her old life disappeared beneath layers of professional reinvention. Except Ethan never fully left her mind. Not really. He remained a quiet ache tucked behind achievement. A symbol of a simpler, more human version of herself. And now, impossibly, here he was. standing 20 feet away at her ribbon-cutting ceremony. Older. Slightly more tired around the eyes. A trimmed beard now framing a familiar smile. Still wearing the same calm warmth she remembered. And on his shoulders sat a little girl around 5 years old, laughing while holding a balloon. Ava's world tilted. After the ceremony concluded, she quietly excused herself from executives and approached him. Her heart pounded with a strange mixture of nostalgia, guilt, curiosity, and something much softer. Ethan greeted her with remarkable calm. As though he had already processed this moment long before it arrived. His daughter, Lily, smiled shyly from his side. 5 years old. Curly brown hair. Bright eyes. Small pink jacket. Holding tightly onto Ethan's hand.